Welcome back, everybody. So three-term Congressman Byron Donalds is the Republican nominee for governor. With an early endorsement from President Trump, he easily defeated 10 other candidates.
That's right. He won with 48% of the vote last night. He now faces, though, Democrat David Jolly, and that's happening come this November. Last night, he told supporters he's confident he will win.
Let's go beat David Jolly in November. You see, because individual opinions and passionate supporters are the beauty of our conservative movement. But tonight, the primary is over. Tonight, we put aside our differences. Tonight, we are one united Republican Party.
All right, joining us right now is CBS News Miami's Jim DeFede. Good morning to you, Jim. We want to start with the governor's race, the Trump Republican versus the never Trump former Republican turned Democrat. Walk us through what we should be paying attention to in this matchup.
Look, this is an uphill climb for Democrats in the state of Florida. The logistics still remain the same. There are 1.5 million more Republicans registered in the state of Florida than there are Democrats. Also, money, the other big number in this. Byron Donalds has raised more than $99 million. David Jolly, less than $6 million. So David Jolly comes into this race with a distinct disadvantage. Now, the things he has going for him that he's hoping to make his case and argument for is on the economic front, that you can do better in terms of affordability, that 38 years almost of Republican rule in Tallahassee, 28 years since the last Democrat was actually even elected governor, that you can do better with a Democrat than a Republican this time around. The other big issue I think we're going to see is data centers being an issue in this election. And I think that's going to be interesting. But the other problem that David Jolly is going to have, and I think we're going to talk about it in a second, is the Angie Nixon of it all.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it very complicated.
Let's get to that, because that is perhaps the biggest upset last night. State Rep Angie Nixon defeating Alex Vindman. She was outspent, I mean heavily outspent, and did not have the backing of the Democratic Party. So how did she pull this off? Because this is making national news.
This is arguably the biggest victory for the DSA movement anywhere in the country, bigger than those congressional races in New York, bigger than even El Said's victory in Michigan. This was completely unexpected. She didn't just win, she won by 12 points. She absolutely skunked Alex Vindman. Now, there were several reasons why this happened. I think the primary, Alex Vindman wasn't a very good candidate. He wasn't very aggressive. He was a first-time candidate. He was also fairly new to Florida, only 3 years. Angie Nixon, an elected state representative over the last 8 years. She also was a community organizer throughout the state. But here's the key moment in that race. About 3 weeks ago, Rachel Vindman, Alex Vindman's wife, put out a tweet very disparaging of Angie Nixon, referred to her in a derogatory manner, and then even mocked her clothes. I think that was a pivotal moment because you saw DSA candidates in other parts of the state lose badly. But I think what happened with Angie Nixon was Rachel Vindman's tweet basically, or actually it was a thread, a social media post, I think it angered black women across the state of Florida. And African-American women are the heart and soul of the Democratic Party. And so I think you had people, for instance, African-American women who voted for Debbie Wasserman Schultz in District 20 and then turned around and voted for Angie Nixon as a sign of solidarity. So I think it was the idea that she was being slighted. You saw Democratic members of, black members of the legislature who had not endorsed Angie Nixon prior to that social media post by Rachel Vindman come out then in support of Angie Nixon.
Yeah, it could have perhaps then been a turning point in this race. Jim, this is why we wake you up early in the morning so that you can offer us that fascinating insight and perspective. Our thanks to Jim. And just a reminder to our viewers, we do expect to actually hear from State Representative Nixon coming up in our next hour of news. So we'll be hearing from her as well. Jim, thank you.